about to get started here. And on the mound today, Mackenzie Gore. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And another ball. That one fouled off, 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Ozzie Smith, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Abrams tosses. The first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. Now with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
That misses, and the count is 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And back at T-Mobile Park, and our starting pitcher here today, Sonny Gray.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
That one's in there, and that's strike two.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And a swing and a miss. Now one away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Gray, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. One down, and here is Tony Gwynn. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Around second is Wood. Throw into third, not in time. He's safe.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Christian Walker, the next to hit, takes high for ball one. And fouled off.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight tap softly on the ground? In there, he's safe. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that is out of play. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Buckled him with the backdoor breaking ball for strike 3.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift in a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One run across, the throw in. Safe! In comes the run from second, and it's 4-0. So 2 down. Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Tenna off of first with 2 away. That's hard hit on the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The throw in, coming home. He will score.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the post side.
On the mound now, Corbin Burns.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
Bounced up the middle. And that one handled to first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single. So the batting order turns over, and now it's Ahmed Rosario. And first offering is fouled off. Right-handed reliever out to short. Smith tosses across to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. Second inning set to go. Now up for St. Louis, Mark McGwire. Gore back to work. Out to short, Abrams. Whips it to first. One out in second. And up next for St. Louis, Stan Musial. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back there. That'll make it out of here. He sends one out the opposite way, and they cut into the lead. It's 5-1.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too.
So 1 out, nobody on. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul Molitor. Swinging a foul out of play. That one is hammered right field. That's back. Forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they inch closer. It's 5-2.
This game just got a little more interesting with that home run.
1 out, base is empty. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Duke Snider. He was late there, strike 1. Snider matched a homer in his last game. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Corrals it, and there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. But 2 back in Seattle, and now James Wood. First pitch just misses. Burns, a Northern California native. He was a fourth-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he played alongside an outfielder who eventually made it to the majors. Yeah, that guy's name was Tony Gonsolin, made it as a pitcher. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
And now the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. First pitch, and he just misses. Burns, in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. And it looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Out to short, Smith. To first, and he's out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. He doubled home a run in his first AB. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And it's gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Top of the zone for a called strike. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's 7. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Here's the catcher, number 12. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one is off the wall. Around first and hustling for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Now it's going to be Tony Gwynn. Boots it, and now runners at the corners. Nobody out. Ozzie Smith getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one clips the corner. The 1-1 is fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that one got a piece of him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. So up next, Jim Edmonds. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Gwynn on second. Smith at first with no outs. And that one hammered way back there. Out of here. And that's a grand slam. He jacks that one out to left. A 4 spot on the board. It's 7-6.
Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Fouled off down the right side. Strike two.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Here's some real power at the plate. Stan Musial. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Squeezes it, and there's one down. Paul Molitor next up for the Cardinals. He's already homered in this game. And that one fouled off. Now fly ball to right center. Garrett sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. Two down.
The center fielder,
Duke Snider next up for the Cardinals.
Snider.
He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And that one sliced foul. That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And new pitcher for
Now
the Cardinals,
pitching for St.
Nolan
Louis.
Ryan.
Number 43, Nolan Ryan.
The pitch. Just missed.
That's inside.
Ripped to third and picked on a hop. One up, one down.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Stone Garrett. Doubled in his first AB. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul.
Hey, 2.
That's
One ball,
inside.
2 strikes.
Line drive. Reaching down, makes the catch. Next to hit for the Nats, Keibert Ruiz. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Ball 1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
2 out, space is empty.
Ball. Down.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one 95 to finish him off. Nothing across here this half. On to inning number 4. It's the Nationals 7 and the Cardinals 6. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Wade Boggs. That one ripped. Wood makes the grab. One away.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Grounds one to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. So the lineup flips over. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. 1 for 2. Liner, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Now up for St. Louis, Ozzie Smith.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Going, gone. And they've rallied from 5 back. It's 9-7.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good.
Now on the mound for the Nationals, Cade Cavalli.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Digging in, Jim Edmonds. Ball 1, no strikes. And there's a ball. 1 out, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. And he chases that one below the zone.
3-2.
Chopper right side. Walker. The flip to the pitcher covering. And there are 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty. Now a chance for Mark McGwire. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. St. Louis gets 3 on the homer. Back at T-Mobile Park, now it's the second baseman, Ahmed Rosario. On the ground to third, Boggs. Jump throw across his body, and he can't come up with it.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And it's off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Rosario at third. Wood at second with nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. And now it's Christian Walker. Golden opportunity right here. Late swing, fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2 on, 1 out.
Nope.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking it.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in. It's 9-9. A 2-run double. Nathaniel Lowe digging in for the Nationals. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count. 0-1.
And a good eye there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Late on that fastball.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Next offering is down low. And the count now even up.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball down the line, and it's foul. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Close one, doesn't get the call. 3-2 now. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Strike 3. Got him swinging. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. Back in Seattle, here's a big power threat. Stan Musial. Cavalli back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. To measure what a force Stan the Man was for the Cardinals, look at his first decade in the league. In those years, he won 3 MVP awards and finished second another 3 times.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now, Paul Molitor. Fought off foul. Musial aboard here at first with nobody out. That one ripped, but foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Oh, right to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position. That's off the mark, and the count is 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Good job to fight that one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Now he breaks his bat. Walker right there to make the grab. And there's one down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the center fielder, Duke Snider. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate.
Ball one.
This
no
one
strike.
in the dirt. And the runner holds. One out and a runner at second. And we're at the top of the fifth. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch inside. 2-1. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. There's Wade Boggs now. 0 for 2 in this one. And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, great stop. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now the catcher comes up to hit. High chopper to third. Tenna fires across the diamond. That's out number 3. Bottom of new pitcher on here. Logan Webb.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you can get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Tap foul at the plate. Garrett goes 6'1", 29 years old, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. Inside corner at the knees for a strike.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
Gwynn tracks it down for the out. At the plate, Keibert Ruiz. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Ahmed Rosario will hit next. Base knock right field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases. When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
2 outs. Just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. Got it. Inning over. So 1 left for Washington, and this remains a 9-9 ball game. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, DJ Hurts.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think that's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So digging in, Ozzie Smith. He's already homered here in this one. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1.
Oh, this is a case of just slowing the game down. Sometimes you get so concerned with getting the job done, you forget that you still have to get a good pitch to do the job with.
To second, Abrams, and they'll just get the 1. And up next for St. Louis, Jim Edmonds. This guy with light tower power. There's the strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Up the middle, finds its way through, base hit. Smith around second, on his way to third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Mark McGwire next up for the Cardinals. Gets him to chase after that one.
0-1's the count.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the Wizard, and he scores. And it's an RBI single. It's 10-9. So now the DH spot, Stan Musial. Yeah, that's fouled off. One out. Runners at first and second. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Jose A. Ferrer looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Number 68 also throwing. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that...
The other way, gets down, base hit. Runner around third. He'll score easily. Cut off, throw to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends. And we're back. Bottom of the sixth. Now it's the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. Rips one to right. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Walker, batting with one down, takes a strike. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. One gone, runner at first. Nathaniel Lowe, the next to hit. And fouled off.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Now it's the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That one fouled off. 2 outs. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2. Popped up. Boggs under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. One hit, one left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 11 and the Nationals 9. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Jose A. Ferrer. And now the center fielder. So now a pinch hitter for the Cardinals, Grady Sizemore.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
One ball.
That one not close. And that's ball one. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Up next for the
Wade
Cardinals, the
Boggs.
third base.
Now at the plate. Now a
Pinch
move
hitting
being
for the
made for a
Cardinals.
pinch hitter.
Number 11,
Terry Pendleton.
Terry
One out. The base is empty
Pendleton.
for him. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Taps softly third base side. A swinging bunt. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough.
The
Got out in
batter,
front a little
number
bit,
12.
rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
2 outs. Base is empty. And here's the catcher. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground, right side. Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out. And new arm on the mound for the Cardinals,
pitching for
Lee
St.
Smith.
Louis.
Well, I got to think he probably
Number
has a
46.
little extra in the tank facing
Lee
his former team. And
Smith.
there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I guess you
0-1's
throw it
the
that
count.
hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
McGuire tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And
Now
a quick out
batting,
number 1.
center fielder,
Stone
Joe
Garrett digging in for the Nationals.
Garrett.
Right through there for a strike. The Redbirds trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, you got the
0-2.
hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Sizemore should have this one. Drops into the glove. And that quickly 2 away. And now the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz. And the
Ball,
first
that's
pitch
outside.
misses for ball 1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's out to center field. Sizemore in position and puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the inning.
Pitching for
They
the
hand the ball
Nationals,
over to a new arm, number
number
68.
Evan Reifer.
Back to the top of the
Leading off
order.
for the Cardinals,
And now the right fielder, Tony
number
Gwynn.
19, Tony Gwynn.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ozzie Smith. On a line out towards center. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Jim Edmonds. And first offering is fouled off.
One and one.
In the dirt. Gwynn into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Falling
2-1.
behind 2-1. And a foul ball. Gwynn, the runner at second with one away. Got him swinging.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
Foul ball. Swing and a chopper out to short. Abrams tosses to first, and that is that. So, bottom 8, welcome back. As we've got a pinch hitter, Juan Yepes.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
Raisel Iglesias comes on now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Nationals. Tim Raines looking to start something with one gone. And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ooh, we missed a mistake right there.
That one the other way. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got a pinch hit double.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Really important at-bat coming up now.
One out and a runner at second. Swing and a ball line to center. Makes the grab, 2 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That's ripped into the outfield. Brings it in, and that ends the inning. Nationals leave one. Still trailing. It's 11-9.
Pitching from
We're
the
back.
Nationals,
It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher
40.
on the mound. Lucas Sims. Zach
Yeah.
McKinstry comes on defensively now as he takes over as the new second baseman. Here's the Cardinal DH, Stan Musial. And first offering is fouled off. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Popped up left side. Abrams. And there's one away. Next to hit, Paul Molitor. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And that one ripped into right. Young pulls it down, and there's two gone.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. A solo shot, and they boost their lead. It's 12-9. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton. Grounded out his first time up. Swings through that one out in front that time. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the top of the 9th. That one almost got him.
Strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Ground ball right side. He gets there with the slide, and they get the out. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Riley Adams.
Just looking to get on here. Give them something to work with as they try to make a comeback.
Brian Helsley comes out trying to close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
The 1-0. And that one is inside.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He sends it out of here, and they're chipping away. It's 12-10. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well. Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were, what, 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now the third baseman, Jose Tena. And that drops in for a strike.
Yeah, pretty ridiculous. And you use like 5 different colors of pens, so like it's just a mosaic over there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're always judging the different pens. That, you know, I got the skinny scoring pen, and then I have the red, and then the black, and then I got a highlighter. So there is a lot going on. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. So they're down to their final out. And now up for Washington, Stone Garrett. And that misses. 1-0.
Nope, outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And it remains 2-2. The Nats down to their final strike. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 2-2. Got him! And that's the ball game.
Just an absolute